Is anybody going to use the box?
Okay. Where's the drummers? Come on up, drummers.
Auke Bay had a box drum, and so Fred wanted us to be able to sing a song with it. So he invited Daniel to come in and teach us a song, and then it just grew from there.
Okay, who's the lead singer? Okay.
Hey, Olivia, can you come lead us in a song? Yeah. Okay, we're
Yeah.
What I liked most about Daniel Brown was his passion and love for teaching younger kids and to teach them how to learn about the Tlingit culture and pass it down so everyone can learn about it.
Say, Angie Wright. And everybody say, ah.
And even though he was battling cancer, he was still somehow found a way to put a smile on his face every day.
Say, agua slamdian.
Agua slamdian,
Agua slamdian, agua.
There were children who were like having troubles, and he'd come in there, and all of a sudden the problem would just resolve itself because everyone just loved him so, so much.
Normally, I won't wake up and be like, I don't want to go to school. But when I knew Daniel was coming in, I would always be like, oh, I'm excited to go to school. Because I was excited to sing and dance and possibly play the drums.
Ucha!
Can we do one switch and drums? It's not a circle. Who wants to lead sing this time?
What song is it about?
Wushya. Awudane. That means you respect everybody around you like you respect yourself. And the way you want to be treated, you treat people the same way. Right?
What I liked about Daniel Brown was him coming in and changing how I thought about Native people and showing us like what we can learn different. Like if we're not from here or if we're not Alaskan Native, we can learn about the Alaskan Natives.
Halitsini. Ahli kohas. Tlingit ayáx. That means the Tlingit's been on this land forever, seems like. Halitsini is I gain strength when I come in here and I listen to you guys speak my language and I listen to you guys absorb what I have to tell you. That gives me strength. Halitsini. Gives you strength, okay? Tlingit aaní is our land.
My name is Nicole. I am 17. I was part of Miss Wright's first generation class that worked with Daniel Brown.
All of this is our life. We say, Woody Han Husu. Asli Kuhas. Ak Athas. Ak Kakhas. Ak Ishas. Woody Han Husu means that even though you don't see them, your mothers, your fathers, your grandmothers and your grandfathers before you are all standing here with us. You're never alone.
I think, though, I had a stronger understanding about Tlingit culture specifically when I moved on to middle school and high school because of Daniel Brown.
Kunachis aslik kohas deishkitan. Aslik kashkakwan takdeintan. Kunachis kiksari. Kunachis lukatari. Kunachis to all the Raven brothers and sisters. Wudihan hosu Wudihan husu aslikuhas akish hasakathas akakhas.
He has 4 Tlingit names, which I think is really cool.
Tlingit ke nakaya Koowutyas.ein. Koowutyas.ein yudawasagu. Klek dek nas Angoon aslikuhas. Koowutyas.ein kudena how a bear stands up in the den. Koowutyas.ein how a bear looks leaving a den. Kajik kahina is eagle in pursuit over the water. And Teiḳweidí, forever crying raven. All these names that have been given were given to me by my uncles and by my grandfather. Aslikuhas Angoon dakaya Koowutyas Teiḳweidí. I'm from the Brown Bear House in Angoon. Teiḳweidí Hitsaati, the head of the Brown Bear House.
What was your favorite item that Daniel brought into the classroom?
The hats, because the hats told a story. He also brought a Chilkat robe, and it had the story of Kots on the Chilkat robe. Even though one hat survived the bombing of Angoon, it's priceless. Even though someone would say, "Oh, I'll buy it for 7.5 million." Too cheap. It has to be more because it's so priceless that no one can ever buy it with their money.
This one here survived the bombing of Angoon.
Why did they bomb Angoon?
They had a whaling company that sat right outside Kilsnoo. In order for them to hunt in our land, they have to employ us first. Or they got to pay us to be on our land. They employed a shaman. Remember, there's 2 types of shaman. And this was a aaní shaman. And when he is harpooning the whale, it has an explosive device on the tip of the spear. So when it goes into the whale, it'll kill the whale, and then they'd harvest the whales. That's all we had for electricity was whale oil lamps. We didn't have electricity. We didn't have running water. So here they are. The shaman gets killed. So when the shaman died, we asked for restitution. Restitution is when they get something in exchange for something they lost. So we asked for 80 blankets. Owners of the whaling company went to Sitka and they told the United States Navy over there, they says that we're in an uprising and we're going to kill everybody. And all we had as a hostage was the whaling boat. The United States Navy says, well, we want 800 blankets. If they're not on the beach in the morning, we're going to bomb. We're going to level this village. So we told them the reason why we're keeping that boat as hostage was until they paid us restitution, right? And they said that we're going to bomb the place in the morning. So in the morning when you woke up, you can hear Gagan Kuyak being sung in the village. They're greeting the day. The captain came ashore and all we had was 80 blankets and we put it on the beach. That's all we could pay. The captain came ashore, he said, I said 800. They went back and they started to bomb Angoon. They bombed the food caches, the houses. 3 of those children were girls. They died in that bombing. We haven't done nothing wrong. My grandfather says it's a time that we're convicted of a crime we never committed.
Pretty disappointed in America because, well, I know they didn't really respect Native people back then, but that's pretty disappointing to bomb a town full of Tlingit elders, and it's very sad and depressing.
God takes away all the bad feelings, all good feelings come in. The sunshine, you feel warm inside. And when you sing the song, you sing it the soberness. You sing it with pride. And I like the way the drums come in like that, and it's steady. And we'll have the drummer or our speaker, we can designate a speaker, right? We'll have our speaker stand up and explain the song, what happened.
Our elder and friend, Daniel Brown, took his last final walk in the woods on November 10th. But he's still with us in our hearts, and we would like to sing you a song that he taught us, one of our favorites.
And the third song is we sang would be Agua Somdiana Agua. And we need a storyteller to tell about Agua Somdiana Agua. When they found a canoe collapsed on the beach, they pulled all the people out and they brought them back to Koowutyas.ein Inlet. And they fed them and brought them back to life, and then they sent them back home with their own canoes and paddlers. And when they got home, these three people wanted to come back and thank them. So three people that showed up were all chiefs of the Tsimshian. And they gave us blankets, they gave us drums, they gave us gifts. And we didn't want none of it. We didn't want that. We don't want a drum, we don't want a blanket, we don't want nothing. We want those songs. So when they took the songs, their grandfather was so smart. He says, I'll always be able to share this song with my grandchildren. I'll always be able to allow my grandchildren to use this song forever. It doesn't deteriorate like a blanket, like a gift. It's a song that was given to us.
He was very kind and very patient, and he took his time out of his day, even though he knew he was dying, to come teach us. He said once, if he dies without teaching us, then his stories, they'll die with him. So by teaching us, I think he successfully lived on his heritage.
So you guys come a long ways. I'm really proud of you guys. You guys made me real strong today.
To all the elders that go into our classrooms, like Daniel, like King Koowutyas, like King Steve, so many others, Koowutyas, your gifts to these students is seen today. They carry the gifts that you give them.
heard Dan Brown's name, I heard King Steve, they're all here with us. I could just see them dancing and smiling. British Chief, for sharing your words.